Today is the first day of September 2025. All of you have seen the verdict that was delivered by Finnish authority. But that verdict is just a startup point to the freedom of Mazin and the Kanu and Mazin Simon Ekpa, most especially Simon. Now, why I said this is this. That verdict is going to be appealed in courts. Nigeria has, given a lot of money, resources, our mineral resources to the Finnish authority to be able to come up with this evil final verdict. So what is going to happen now is that Dr. Orabueze and the team will go in and do the needful. So it's a startup point for Nigeria and is a finishing strategy for Biafran. Why do I say that? The startup point is that Nigeria actually brought up something against Simon, but they have no backup evidence to defend it. So now the criminal proceeding ended, and then they came up with a verdict, and the verdict says that Simon will be going in for 6 years, which is concurrently 3 years according to the laws here. Now in that 3 years, 9 months has been served, remember. So in that 9 months, what is going to happen is this. It's not even going to take 2 years or 1 year. Simon will be out. Why did I say so? Because there's every possibility for appeal to come up. Secondly, there is nowhere in the world, and as we speak, nowhere in the world where someone who committed act of terrorism, who incited terrorist attacks in Southeast or anywhere in the world, that goes in for 3 years. It has never happened, and it can never happen. The least they go for is life imprisonment, 60, 50, or 40 years imprisonment. So they know that Nigeria has played the game very well here, but the finisher, the striker finisher, is the USB that they have acknowledged to be a legitimate government. Okay, so it is a game that is being played. So do not be deterred. We're not going to get frightened. We can't be frightened. So again, all of you that is saying that they find Simon guilty of terrorism, you must prove it, because all our eyes are on you. Anywhere we see that, they will sue anybody who says that. You have to say the way it is. It is cyber incitement. So that cyber incitement is what they charged them for. Now, you see what we were saying the other day about Gen 2 coming out to make noise and then do some things online. That has, contributed to what has happened. So we know what Nigerian is planning. And let me tell you guys this, what Tinubu cannot do with money will not exist and cannot exist. Tinubu is using the subsidy money to bribe Finland. And we all know this. Tinubu is using your subsidy money to make sure that Simon stays down. That is what he's doing. But he can't win this fight. We play this game better than them. So for Biafrans that feels that, it is over. No. There is every reason for appeal. And in that appeal, that is where they are going to cross-examine everything that they have done. And the investigation by the Finnish police and the Nigerian authority. So all these things will be put before the final higher courts of Finland. So do not be worried. Don't worry about this verdict that was given out. It doesn't mean a jail sentence. It does not mean a sentence to jail. It doesn't mean that. So for those of you who are going, Simon has been jailed, these people are just crazy. They are, I just saw so many people on social media this morning going mad. Simon has been jailed. Thank God. Thank God. He has committed nothing. And that is the simple truth. They know it. So that is why there was every reason for appeal. That is why they allowed him to file an appeal, and which the government has taken that, is going to take that action very soon if they have not done so this morning. So, but I want all Biafran not to be resolute and be tough. Now, activate that mental toughness, because we are going to dismantle these liars. These people, we are going to deal with them. It's a pity that Finland finally dragged themselves to the mud. But again, I want to thank Adadio Rama. Thank you very much. We have seen the games you people played or try to play. Okay, Kerry, So you people knew what was going to happen, and that is why you came. You wanted to overthrow the government. Everything has shown, has surfaced. So we know how to fight. You see, we have to thank God for these things happening, because what we're creating, what we're building, is a nation without any, evil. A free society that everybody will come, live, and do business and be trustworthy. I'm telling you. So that is why they did all this, their madness, their nonsense. Nigeria is a very foolish country. They're very stupid and foolish. This is still the game that is still ongoing. It wasn't easy. South Africa fought, even the same Finland fought Russia for so many years, and there were internal conflicts. So it's not going to be that easy. It's not a cakewalk. It's going to be tough. Mandela was jailed for 25 years or 27 years, 25 years. And he came out and then got his freedom. So it doesn't matter what they do, what you do to us today, what you are going to do to Biafrans today would not hold water. As I'm telling you, it doesn't hold water. You can, thank God they didn't say he was a terrorist or he was terrorizing Nigeria. It is the same Nigeria that is terrorizing Biafrans. And if Canada and any other country can find Nigeria as a terrorist, the parties of Nigeria as a terrorist parties, the government of Nigeria as a terrorist organization of terrorists, this, how much more Finland? So don't worry, the game is not yet over. We'll play it better than them. We know how to play these things, man. Simon knows how to play these games. So we are going to appeal. If there was, I've never seen in a country where terrorists is being somebody who they said he was a terrorist, was inciting, who was terrorizing a community, killing people, was given 6-year sentence. It has never happened anywhere in the world. So they will tell us how they came about the 6 years, because it was what Tinubu wanted, so that election can be held in 2027. General election can be held in November. But this mental toughness has been activated. If election happen, I don't know what happens in Biafran land. Okay, this whole nonsense you people are doing is not a threat. Biafra is now a sovereign nation. Now we're saying it's not a sovereign nation. You don't know. Our people will always say, you have done the one you did, but you see those elections, they're not going to hold in Biafran land. It's not an understatement. We're saying it from here. I don't care to know who you follow or who is encouraging you or whatever you heard. Whereas I'm saying it the way it is. No election will be held anywhere in Biafran land. As long as we have a legal document, you can't try it. I'm telling you, all this, your madness, your shenanigans, all this, Simon is a terrorist, he associated himself with terrorists. We are not a terrorist group. We will never be terrorists. We are not in any way associated with terrorist activities anywhere in the world. But you see this oncoming election that you people are planning ain't going to work. Believe you me. From here, I'm telling you the simple truth. It's not going to work. We have watched all your madness. We have watched all your rubbish. You have done everything you did. Ogenkere, Nigerian Enugu State governor paid you huge amount. And I repeat, 150 million. Do you think it's a joke? When I said it, the social media went on, it's a lie. I challenged you. Come and arrest me. In fact, you can't arrest me. That's the simple truth. Sue me to court for defamation. Because it's a civil matter. Sue me to court. Sue me. It doesn't take anything for you to take me to court. Ogenkere and Nigeria connived to do this damage. This damage that they want to do, or they try to do. But Biafrans, you know what? Activate this. Activate your mental toughness now. That is when you need it. Prime Minister can never be, pulled down like that. It's not possible. So that is why the appeal, I think Biafrans, or rather Nigeria must, attend that appeal. We'll make it possible. They must come. They must come. So again, we just want you guys to understand that nothing on this planet Earth will make us to back up or back down from this, our freedom. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter how crazy. That's why they were waiting for Finland to pass their judgment so that Nnamdi Kanu can go to jail. You see what they are planning. That is why they were waiting. Oh, Nnamdi Kanu. You saw what that judge said. We were speeding up Nnamdi Kanu. All of a sudden, they paused. There is no step they take we don't know. If Tinubu can bribe America, that they caught him with drugs, can bribe America with 450, not even bribe, pay his way out with $450,000 to be a free man. 450, do you know how much that is? And when this happened, then dollar has value, serious value. Our money has value at the time. Tinubu paid almost $450,000 and then got cleared and came out. Now the same Tinubu came to power, start using that drug money to fight Biafran liberation. What do you think? A very corrupt man. Tinubu is in fact, Tinubu is super rich. So you know how much he is giving to Finland to disgrace Simon? You know how much he has given to Finland to bring Simon down? Do you know how much? Do you know what went down? Do you know the deal that they got into? And Finland is not talking about the killings in Nigeria, left and right, the east, north, west, and south. They're not talking about it because Tinubu has paid them. That is why I love what Canadian government did. Court did. Their courts. How they proscribed the EPC and PDP and every political party in Nigeria as a terrorist organization. I love what they did. So this guy is super rich, I'm telling you. So don't think that this fight is just going to be 1 or 2 days fight. That is why you must, no matter what anybody is saying, you must, at every point in time, thank Dr. Orabueze for standing up. If we don't have that woman, by now, everybody would have been tired. Everybody would have been tired. And that is why you see this animal called Adade Orama fighting this lady tooth and nail to bring her down. Because the way it stands now, the way it looks now, it seems France is supporting Adade Orama. It seems Nigerian government has paid Adade Orama. It seems France is for supporting her from the look of things. Can you call your own terrorist? Something you went there. And at this moment, anybody that sees Adade Orama in France or Finland, if you don't arrest Adade Orama, then we would call you out. Anywhere you see Adade Orama, because Adade Orama called the Declaration of the Independent State of Biafra a terrorist document. So you were part of the people who signed that signature in Lati, Finland. So anywhere you fly to Finland and then you say you want to go and you be arrested because you're a terrorist trying to enter Finland, because you signed a document that made us a terrorist organization, Abi. Any day Finland sees Adade Orama in Finland, if you don't, we will know that you people are completely accomplice. You've sold out, despite the fact that we know that you have sold out. Doesn't move me. All this madness does not move me. Nnamdi Kanu is spending 5 years, so 2 years, is he going to kill my prime minister? No. But I know he's not going to serve it. He's never going to serve it. So don't even move. Don't be moved. Don't be moved. It's not going to kill him. We have somebody who is piloting the affairs. So that is Dr. Orabueze, and everybody hated her. You know, I was on a platform this morning where somebody was saying that since Simon has been arrested, Nnamdi Kanu is been arrested, that Ushukukuma dissolved USB and joined Nigerian government. Can you see how people think? This person was in our group. Oh. Finland has dragged themselves to the mud. I'm telling you the truth. No matter what games that they're playing, they've dragged themselves to the mud by conniving with Nigerian terrorist governments. And then the 6 years, you know, they projected the 6 years the first day they came to court. And they made sure they paid their way in. Maybe now Nigeria has promised them, instead of that 60 years of oil, pumping oil to Finland, they have given them practically maybe 100 years. But the oil, you're not going to get it. That is the simple truth. Finland, you ain't going to get that oil. You know, if you get some, then you can't get that oil. And that is the truth. Finland cannot get that oil because it is Biafran oil. It is our own. It is ours. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't really matter. Dr. Orabueze is in US. She's not in Europe. She's not in EU. So if EU can sell out can stop a freedom fighter, and you, Alexander Stubb, is fighting Russia for fighting Ukraine, then you must be a devil indeed. You can't stop us. Not on this planet Earth, I'm telling you the truth. But the good thing about this whole case is that there is opportunity to appeal that case. So the Finland, I think they know what they're doing. They gave opportunity for Prime Minister to appeal, go for an appeal, and get his freedom from there. But we're going to defeat Nigeria. We have defeated them. They can't win. I've never seen a place a place where they won Biafran. Biafra can never be won because Simon has committed no crime, no offense. That is the truth. We will continue to fight what we are fighting for. It is legit. My freedom is what I'm fighting for. Everybody's freedom is what we're fighting for. I voted. I'm defending my vote, so it's not out of terrorism. So they need to come and prove to the world how Simon incited me. That is why when Gentile came out and, you know, did that nonsense that he did by unaliving 3 gentlemen, he sends, that thing spoke volume about what we're looking for and the soldiers of Biafra. It spoke volume. And the Finnish authority is watching. They are watching everything, despite the fact that they have colluded with Nigerian government, which is Alexander Stubb. But we're going to continue to fight. Yeah. Sorry, I'll come and join you. Yeah? Okay, I'm coming. All right. But we're going to continue to fight them. We will not stop. Not on this planet Earth, I'm telling you. We will not stop. We will not stop. We can never stop. The thing is, they have done their own. But we're coming. We will continue to do what we know how to do best. We'll continue to fight this in Nigeria. We'll activate toughness now. We will tell them who we are. Indeed, we will tell them how determined we are to leave Nigeria. It's not by magic. We will do it legally and then get our freedom. We will prove who we are to Nigerian and to Finland, to the world. This was a country that nobody recognized. It was Prime Minister that made it to be. Prime Minister made it possible for the world to recognize Finland. But look at what they are doing today. So, but we know we are going to get it right this time around. Now we've gotten it right. Dr. Raboisa has done it. She has defeated Nigeria and Finland and the EU at large. That wanted to pull the struggle down because they knew how serious and how, you know, determined Simon was to get us our freedom. And that is why they tried to stop everything he was doing. But today, 2 years and 2 years and 6 months is not, you know, it's nothing. It's nothing for a freedom fighter. It's nothing, but we are going to appeal it. So when they appeal it, the freedom comes from there. Excuse me. Freedom comes from there. They might not want to give judgment from the court because we know maybe they might have been compromised. But they want you to go to the higher court where they don't have legal ground to influence any judge or lawyer there to get the freedom. And that is what we're going to do. So do not be deterred. You can see I'm smiling because at every point we've gotten to, we should give thanks to God. Because now the world is realizing what we're saying. The world is now on the edge of realizing what Nigeria is all about. You know, when we were telling them peacefully, they thought we were joking. But now they're learning it in the hard way. Like VDM will always say, they're learning it in the hard way. And they understand that Nigeria is a very terrible country. So what can they do? So let them follow the legal procedures. Let them follow the methodology of every other country so that Nigeria will come and prove them. So you could see Musa couldn't come to Finland. All the noise they were making from Nigeria, both, what is his name? This era, Enugu State Governor, Pitamba, right? And then Soludo, the noise they were making, none of them came to Finland. They will use Biafrans, our own, to do all this, their nonsense. None of them came. They couldn't come. But the thing is this. We will continue to fight our legitimate fight. But what Nigeria has just done is to awaken the beast. And they will receive it very hot. They will receive it. You see, Nigeria, listen, I don't make an empty threat. I'm not threatening anybody. I'm not threatening anybody. It's not a threat. As long as we have that redeclaration document that makes us a nation, Nigeria being in my country, in my land, they are looking for my trouble. Anything I do to them in that land, they should take it. I'm telling you, because we have asked them to leave. So they are now occupying a sovereign nation. So they shouldn't say that we didn't tell them. And that is why I said to those people who said that none of Nigeria, Dr. Abueze is not following the template. You shouldn't say that. You shouldn't say that. It's very wrong for you to say Dr. Abueze is not following the template. If you have a better way of getting it done right, bring it. You can see what they are doing to Ndi Igbo all over the world. You can see what is happening in Alaba International Market. Go to Lagos Island, go to Ladipo Market, where I do buy my spare parts. Go there and see what they're doing to Igbos. Go there, just go there. Instead of you to support your own, you are saying they're not going through the template. It was very wrong for you to say that. If this woman didn't stand, who would have stood for us? Something I cannot do, something my wife cannot do, something your own wife cannot even do, something that you self cannot do. And she stood up and did it. Instead of us to appreciate her, protect her, guide her, and all we do is come here to tear her down. It's not right. It's not good. It's not really nice. I speak for myself and I speak for every genuine Biafran. It is now that we should activate our mental toughness. They can't drag us down. If they like, let them jail everybody. We are free. The truth about this thing is that Biafra is a free nation, and they themselves have acknowledged that they know that Biafra is a free country. They have acknowledged it in their recent statements today. But we will not stop. We can never stop. Stop for my freedom. We can't stop. I want to thank these people, Simon and Mazina and Dekano, for making us to understand who we are. It's just a simple truth. You can't stop us. Stopping us is just like trying to pull the whole Nigerian down. It's not possible. You can't stop us. There's nothing you can do to stop what we have done or what we are doing. You can't do it. None of you can do it. I'm telling you the simple truth. Biafra is a nation, and we will stand to protect it. We will stand to protect it at every cost. That is why you see Radio Rama because of the money that they give her. Radio Rama will not tell you that they didn't give her money. They gave her money. And I'm very certain that either some people in, maybe not the whole France, either some people in France is supporting Nadadio Rama today. That is why she can boldly come out and make some derogatory statement, and she gets away with it. You see what I mean? Nigeria, I know Nigeria is supporting her because she's connecting to the Ndibo. She wasn't even connecting to me because she was just a noisemaker. She wasn't adding any value to the struggle. The only value she was adding is, oh, I know Kankampi. That was the only thing, that the noise, that nonsense noise she was making. So because other people, follows her, other people, thank you, bro. Other people follows her, and other Igbo women, Igbo elite follows her. And that is why, she was able to do all this nonsense and then try to fool herself the more. And that Rama, you are down completely. I'm telling you, if you rise up again in fact, if you challenge somebody like me, it would take 5 days. I know how to nail you. I know how to nail you. That's why when I called out Ogen Kere, you stepped in, and I've been watching. Because I don't have time, that's why you can talk rubbish, think maybe you can bully everybody and then get away with it. You can't bully people like me. We are here to make sure that Biafra we stand as a nation, and nothing will stop us. You didn't know where people like us will come out. You didn't see people like us coming, did you? You thought it was going to be only Dr. Abueze, you destroy everything. Were you not in that same cabinet that you are calling terrorists today? You were there and you were constituting nuisance because of your lack of education, and they threw you away. If I have such an opportunity, I will just bow my head to everybody and learn more from them. If you think that what they are doing is not okay, you take a bow and just take a long walk. So for Biafrans to know that this useless woman called Adade Rama was paid, all the nonsense she kept saying about Deputy Prime Minister, you can see where he has gotten her to today. I think they even say she's a Sudanese. She's not even in Nigeria. That's how bad it is. I understand what might have happened. Maybe she ran to one country, she went from that country and then claimed the name, got the passport and came here and started misbehaving. And they started paying her. That means you're not legitimate. And your attitude and the way you came into France or wherever you are should be, investigated. If you come to somebody like me, I know how to deal with you. But that is just it. But again, Kerry, you see, we know who you are today. We know what you are. You will know what you stand for. Yes, my boy. No. Don't show your face. Come on, don't. Go to the sitting room. I'm coming. Daddy's coming, huh? Okay. Yeah. We know who again, Kerry, is today. We know what you stand for today. We know what you have done. So all these things that you people were doing, Akbarawa, Van, that vagabond that has no brain. All of them, just because of money, they started lying to Biafran. Oh, Dr. Abueze is a terrorist. Oh, Dr. Abueze is a Fulani woman. Oh, this, that. Just to... Okay, let's even assume that what they were saying was somehow true or something. Since that time, up to today, what have they done differently from what Dr. Abueze has been doing? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. That is how to know that they are fools. You see people like Chomo Okoma and the husband misbehaving. Those are the people who call themselves educated elite. Come to behave like as if their brains ain't working. Let's assume that, Dr. Abueze was not getting it right. Oh, doctor, what have you done differently to make sure that this Biafra is actualized? At least you are critical thinkers. God gave us this mind, brain, this our heart to think. What have they done differently? Absolutely nothing. Just to stay on social media and lie to Biafra. That the Prime Minister called me. I spoke with Prime Minister 2 hours ago. He asked me about my family. Go to Capitol Hill, take pictures and come and post to Biafra. And deceive them and think we are fools. You see, the thunder that will fire you people, you do not have direction. We told you people that thing that you are cooking, bring it out. So finally, this is what you people have been cooking. They mentioned 6 years. Now it's same 6 years. And now they dropped that 6 years, 3 years, concurrently has served, according to them, 9 months. And then what is going to happen again after these 6 years, 9 months, and all? What's going to happen again? Then we will go to appeal courts. That is where we will know our fate. That's what is going to happen. You'll see all this, your nonsense will come to an end very soon. So at the end of the day, Biafrans, we are still untouchable. Our document is still with us. They did not say we didn't make any declaration. Even Finland confirmed that we declared, but that is not where they're coming from. So what else do you want to hear? Anyways, please, I don't have much time. I have what is it called now? I have a training to start around I'm going there around 3:30, 3:30, and then I just have to start now to prepare after the training, and I will be resuming fully on the 8th of September, which is next week, Monday. So I might not be having much time to speak. I hope I have all the time. I'll keep updating Biafra, but it just thing is, it's quite sad for Finland to have come through this route, but we'll fight it and then we'll get justice. Prime Minister will definitely get justice. And you see, nobody should be moved. It's a game and we're going to play it very well. And I'm very sure of what I'm telling you. I'm not here to lie to you guys because look at it. My social media, none of them is monetized. So I'm not here to look for money or to chase what is even called cloud and then come to start making small money. I don't do any of that. God knows I'm here for the freedom and for the truth. So big respect to Biafrans, big respect to Mazi Simon, Mazi Nandikano, Deputy Prime Minister, and every Biafran. We love you. I love you from here. Thank you. Heart to heart, brother. See you.